Oh boy, who the hell is this chick? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Jen, and this is my channel, Bookmark by Jen. And I have been on a little bit of a hiatus that it was not planned. This was not planned. I've been gone since July. That definitely was not planned. Where have I been? I've been here. I've been here reading books and loving books and hating books and all in between. That's where I've been. So why haven't I been filming? Your guess is as good as mine. I think it was just a culmination of a lot of many things. I wasn't feeling up to it. I didn't know what to say anymore. I don't know. But guess what? Here I am. This time of year, the ending slash beginning of the year, is my favorite time to be on YouTube, consuming the content as well as creating content, because there's just a lot going on. I am a planner at heart, so it's just I love this time of year. We get to see what the past year has brought us, what we think we're going to do, and our goals for the new year. I really enjoy this time of year. I've already said that. You guys, you're going to have to bear with me because, again, it has been since July since I've been on here. Quite frankly, I just don't know how to talk anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So this is like my first video ever. But I am really excited to be back because today I'm bringing something that I have never brought to this channel before. You know what it is. You've read the title, but I'm bringing a holiday gift guide for the book lover in your life, or maybe just you need to buy yourself something special. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I have a ton of things that I could talk about, but I've kind of consolidated it a bit, and I definitely think that this could be something that I continue in the future, maybe throughout the year as well. But let's see how this one goes, and we'll just go from there. So I'm going to just dive right in. I'm going to pretend that I haven't been gone for X amount of months. Where do I start? Okay. All right, so holiday gift guide for the book lover in your life. Let's start with the typical books. You can never go wrong with books for the book lover in your life. I don't know any book lover, avid reader, who doesn't have some sort of wish list. So there you go. But the thing is that's typical, and some people really struggle with what to get their book lover in their life, that they don't want to do the typical thing. I can always get them a book, but I want to do something different. So that's kind of what this is, but we're just going to go with the typical for just a moment. Bear with me because we're going to snowball off of that. All right, so there's that, books. Then there is also, the Kindle. Kindle is great. Now, I'm going to go off on a little side tangent here with the Kindle, because you don't need a Kindle. Obviously, you can get the Kindle app on your phone, your tablet, anything like that. But a Kindle is, I think, a little bit of a luxury. I absolutely love my Kindle. I have the Paperwhite. I think it is more than enough. Amazon recently came out with the Color Kindle. Now, typically for me, a first edition I shy away from. There needs to be updates. There's going to be some bugs, and that is the case with the new colored one. I've read many a review. I've watched quite a few unboxings and updates of that, and there seems to be the same consensus going around. I was right to hold off for a bit. I think the colored or a colored Kindle is a long time coming. We've had, I think Barnes & Noble has the Nook. That's been colored for a while. You have your tablets, like I mentioned. Those have been colored. Phone, that's colored. So where has, Amazon been with the colored? And then to come out with something that's a little mediocre, in my opinion, or it being 2024 and something like this has been around for a while, and Amazon is pretty decent when it comes to Kindle. So I feel like this one fell short. Also, you're spending over $200 on that, so I think that it should be a little bit better than what it is. Now, they could fix it with maybe some updates. I don't know. There is a particular problem with like a yellowish line on the bottom. I don't know if that is specifically on the Kindle or if that could be cleared up with an update. Also, I have heard reviews that the coloring is a little dull. So those are things to think about. In my opinion, I would hold off on that a minute. The regular Kindle, absolutely. I love this thing. I'm always on it. So that is an option if your book lover does not have a Kindle or is reading on a tablet or a phone and you want to get them something special. To go along with the Kindle, there is Kindle Unlimited. Now, there are a few subscriptions that I have that are like top notch, and that is one of them. If I didn't have Kindle Unlimited, I wouldn't be able to read as much as I do. Books are expensive, and those are, to me, it's a luxury. And so I do try to buy myself or gift myself books throughout the year, but I can't go on a book shopping spree every single month or a few times a month. So to me, those are a luxury. Kindle Unlimited really, really helps me, as well as I'm not purchasing books that I then read and I don't like, and then I have to figure out what to do with those. So with Kindle Unlimited, I'm able to read a plethora of books, all in the genres that I want to. And then when I find a book that I absolutely love, then I can put that on a wish list and purchase it later. I think gifting a subscription to that is, amazing. I would love that. So giving a year or 6 months of a Kindle Unlimited subscription to the book lover in your life, you cannot go wrong. In that same vein, there's also Audible, the lover who likes to listen to their books. I have fallen short on that. That was one of my goals, I'm not going to lie, for the past year. And I think I've listened to less Audible. No, I know I've listened to less Audible books this year than I have in any other year. That is a great subscription. I think it is, like $15? You get a credit every month. So essentially they're getting, if you want to look at it, girl math, free book every month. Those are two great subscriptions to go along with listening or the Kindle. So getting those out of the way so that we can talk about some fun gifts to maybe go along with those, we're going to stick with the Kindle for a second, and we're going to go with, oh no, where'd it go? Y'all should see what I've got going on down here. I should have I thought that I had this a little better organized maybe, but not so much. So I've lost my clicky. Oh, there it is. So sorry. Okay, Kindle. Now, let's be extra for a second when we're talking about the Kindle. These next two things, it's not an, it's another luxury. I never realized how I was doing myself a disservice and how much these things really up the game. But one thing you got to have if you got the Kindle is this little gadget right here. So this is the hands-free remote. Game changer for me. I didn't know how much I needed this little thing in my life. This is your hands-free remote. This little guy clips onto your Kindle as such. You guys have seen it, but I'm going to show you anyway. So anywhere that you want to put it, and then you click your button, and then it's great. Now, there's a little bit of a problem for me anyway, because I like to bundle up, and I have a bit of a problem because I'm constantly like this reading, right? So one hand is out of the covers, that hand, whichever one is getting cold, and then also I keep having to switch because for me, my hands go numb. So an easy fix, a recent purchase for me, which has been another game changer, is this lovely thing. So I have this currently, well, obviously it's here, but I had it in our room on the headboard, and it's amazing because now I can bundle up, because I'm always cold, all times of year, bundle up, get myself completely nice and warm, put my remote in my hands, in the blanket, this wherever I need it to be for the Kindle to be in my face, and then I'm just like happy clam. Absolutely love it. Absolute game changer. I did forget to mention, little aside right here, all of these items I'm going to link in the description box below. So happy shopping. Okay, to go along with that, I don't have this item, so hint, any family members who are looking to buy this book love or anything. I have done some scouring, some research. I've been looking for essentially a reading pillow. You've seen them around, but it's basically like the high back with the arms. I'm going to pop a picture in here because this is the one that I found that I think is going to completely change the game for me. So I think it's got the correct amount of firmness. I like that it has pockets. I like that it comes with a few accessories too. It comes with a book light, and it comes with a, I guess like a little pillow for your legs, or maybe if you are using the laptop, little pillow for your arms. But it also comes with its own bag of foam. So I love that. I love that if you wanted the pillow automatically to be a little bit more firm, you've got some foam inserts to put inside the pillow, or if it starts to become a little uncomfortable or the foam is getting a little too unfoamy, you can add some more. So if I don't get this for Christmas, hint, hint, I will probably be gifting myself that as well. So that right there, I think those little 3 gifts are perfect for any Kindle lover, any book lover. You set yourself up for success, and I mean, you're gonna be loving life. All right, let me put these aside so we can talk about what is next. What is next? Okay, guys, I'm really excited to talk about this. Okay, so for the extreme book lover who is a little bit of a planner, who likes to make lists, who has a huge TBR, who has certain things that they want to read. Maybe they have arcs that they read each month for authors. Maybe they're on some author influencer groups, whatever it may be. A planner, a reading planner, essentially, I think is key. I was looking for one for quite a many years. I was actually using a bullet journal for a few years, but it was getting a little tedious because I was always constantly having to create my content, right? So create a monthly layout or a weekly layout or create lists and draw those. And it just becomes a little bit too much. I wanted something that had everything that I was looking for in one. And there are a couple options. Now, my friends Mandy and Jessica over at Bessie Book Reviews, again, I'm linking everything down below. They have 2 journals that I think would do perfectly for anybody. They have a TBR journal for that ever growing, never getting smaller TBR list. And then they have a reading journal where you can keep track of the books that you've read through the year, maybe pop a picture in there, your rating, I think like the genre, your character names, which is a problem for me. Jot a couple notes down of the book, review it, and it's absolutely perfect. Again, I needed something a little bit more. So I went searching and I found the perfect planner for me. It's by a small business in Canada called Little Inklings. It's the Always Fully Booked planner. So this is my 2024 planner. My 2025 planner just got here. I haven't even unboxed it yet. So here it is. I'm going to unbox it here in just a moment and show you what that looks like. But don't do that. So 2024, this year, is the first year that I use this planner. It's exactly what I was looking for. I will continue to be using this for quite some time, I'm sure. It is very well made. The cardstock, the pages are very well made. I don't think that I've had any bleeding, and I've used quite a few markers, which I will talk about in just a few minutes. However, I wanted something that had just a lot of things. I have the TBR. I have books that I purchased. I needed definitely something for reviews because I have a problem with forgetting stuff. Like, I will absolutely love a book, 5 stars, and immediately forget who my characters are. Can't remember their names. That's a problem. And then, 2 seconds down the road, I'm reading another book, and I don't know what that other book was about. I loved it. It was 5 stars, but I couldn't tell you shit about that book. I got problems. So I needed something like this. But what I love about it, it's got a reading checklist, and it's got more things than I even thought that I needed. It's got reading challenges for you throughout the year. It's got monthly tabs, and then you've got your reviews here all in the back, which she just upped from 120 reviews to 150 reviews. I definitely know some people who read way more than 150 books a year, but for the ones that are around here with me, it's perfect. What I did this year was, so this is called the dated version, where you'll see it has a month on 2 pages, and then your weekly, I'll show you that in a second, but your weekly, you've got 3 different columns. But you'll notice, so this was in January. You're not going to see anything on here because I actually didn't get this one until February, but it has 3 columns here, and I think what I started was like one for social, one for YouTube, one for like personal. All these pages are wasted, and so I was like, I just don't want so much waste. I don't like wasting, so I went and searched for something else from Little Inklings, and that's where the undated version came in, which is exactly like this, but more consolidated, and I'll show you that in a moment. Everything else is the same. So I'm just going to quickly unbox this gorgeous thing here. All right, so the planner that I chose this year was this black one. It's got like little tarot cards on it, like the reading tropes that we see all over the place. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the gold foil. Gorgeous. Okay, so the undated, the difference is it doesn't have the dates on the month or the months right here, which that's an easy fix. And then of course it's going to be undated. But let me get to a month here really quick so I can show you the difference. So instead of a month on 2 pages, it's a month on 1 page, and then your weeks look like this, which is a lot better for me because this is a lot of space that's not wasted anymore. It's basically a week on 2 pages instead of a week on 4 or 5 pages. So I can put my planning right here, YouTube, Instagram. I can keep track of these a little bit better and be better at this, and then put some like personal stuff over here, which is absolutely great. Now, another great thing is from 2024 to 2025, she upped the reviews from 120 to 150. Did I already say that? I think I did. Plenty of space. Sometimes it's not enough space, but plenty of space. You get 2 reviews on each page. It's exactly what I needed. And also, like I said, you get extra things in it. So from here's January essentially. All of this is extra. Like fun reading challenges, favorite quotes of your book that you can put in here. I think she added a pre-order list, which is awesome. So any pre-orders that I do, there's like goals for the year. You've got your reading checklist. What else do I have in here? One thing that I had to add in here, but there's plenty of pages to do so, is I do read quite a few arcs throughout the year. And so for me to check and keep track of that, so like what company the arc is coming from, what author, what book, my rating, where I need to review that, have I done that, I can check it off. So it's very easy for me in the dates that I need to do that by and keep it concise. This thing has been a godsend. I don't even use a regular planner anymore. I've been a planner girl for most of my life, but this is perfect. I essentially am in it all day, every day. And I have started to put some personal stuff in there too. So I think for like next year, I'm probably going to track my workouts through this, maybe do some, I don't know, like meal planning or just some other random personal stuff. But I can plan my days around this, especially like videos that I want to do. That was what I was trying to go with last year, but like I said, there was just so much wasted space. If you're somebody who needs to plan a little bit more, those 3 columns in the data planner would be perfect. But either, you guys, this right here, I think for any book lover, especially somebody who reads a lot and who wants to keep track of what's going on, who maybe has like a popular Instagram or something, I think that this would be perfect for the year. In that same vein, if you do have a planner lover, you're going to want some accessories for that. So Little Inklings, this company, they do have sticker packs. They do have sticker sheets. The sticker packs, I think they run around like $30 or $35, maybe a little bit more. It is pricey, but for the amount that you're getting in there and how cute they are, I mean, they fit the planner perfectly because she makes the planner. It's not that bad, but I wanted to spread the love a little bit, and I wanted specific stickers in my planner. So I went on Etsy. I got some rating stickers. I put this at the end of my month when I'm listing all the books that I've read for that month. The review sheets at the very end already have the stars for you, so you just fill those out. And then I wanted to track what I was reading most of. Of course, we know that's going to be on ebook or Kindle, but I have Bookish stickers, got some Audible. So these are like little headphones. I don't know, it's not going to focus. You get the gist. And then what I use more of, I need to buy some more of these. These are like little ebooks. And then I've been looking for a few other things since I'm going to use this as like a big planner for not just Bookish, but add in some personal things in there. So I was looking for like date night stickers or maybe some YouTube stickers for days that I need to film and whatnot. So always a fun idea to do something like that. And then, of course, let's stick with the planner, some more accessories. So I went a little crazy because there's some like coloring books in here. I haven't finished it, playing around. I started with marker and then I ended up getting these, but I'll show you this. So they've got like a little bookshelf in here, so you can like color the books out. It's a fun thing to do, you guys. So I went ahead and purchased the 72 colored pencils, Prisma colored pencils. These are super pigmented and amazing. I think I got these on sale for like $50. I'm gonna link them below. They're not much for 72 pencils, and they're extremely good. I love them. And then I talked about markers that I was using. So I use the Crayola Super Tips. They're like the fine tips. I love these markers. They really are fine. I love them. And then I have some planner accessories as well, but I have like a whole there's a ton of those markers, so that's what those are. See, you can just like really go down a rabbit hole with this. All right, what else? So I'm looking at my little notes here, so I'm not forgetting anything. So then we kind of get into Bookish merchandise, right? So you've got Bookish stickers. I talked about those Bookish tarot cards that are all around. You can get a ton of those on Etsy. Bookmarks that are Bookish themed. And then one thing that I haven't even talked about this either. It's just, where have I been? Bookish scents. Okay. I went down a rabbit hole on this. Now there are a ton of places. There is Stella and Company. I found them on Instagram. I think actually I found them from one of my favorite authors, Lucia Franco. Loves them. But again, I wanted to share the wealth, and I went a little crazy on Etsy one day, and I found this company. It is the Midnight Soapery, and she had some like really fun tropes, which is why I went with this one, but I wanted to do some wax melts. Well, they're a little less pricey than candles, and they're like a lot less pricey than candles, but for somebody who wants to smell something before I purchase something expensive, I wanted to try out something that's a little less pricey. And you guys, I mean, amazing, especially like when you're reading that trope. Come on. One of my favorites from her was MC Romance. I got a Stalker Romance. I got Age Gap Romance. Dom. I got Praise Kink. I got Good Girl. This one, I'm going to admit, this one wasn't my favorite. I believe it's this one. Yeah, it's a little too flowery for me. I don't like anything super sweet like that. It's the lily in it, I believe. That's like that. But and then I think the Praise Kink, that one's good. That one's I feel like it would be a springtime one. It's very citrusy. And it really just brings me right into that trope, the MC Romance, you guys. Yes, please. And then she was so nice. She sent me these little packets. I have more. I don't know where they are. But she sent me these little sample packets, which were absolutely amazing. Spanking Kink, Stalker Romance, really good. Morley Gray. This is, I think, so fun. I would love to get a gift like this where, especially when you're getting like tropes that you love, just really enhances the reading experience. And then, of course, you know, we're book lovers. So we love everything bookish. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's see. What else? I think I've talked about everything else. I mean, you've got bookmarks, stickers, bookish art too. There is a ton of bookish art that you can do, like little blanking on what they're called, but the little inserts that you can put in that book, but little inserts, typically vellum inserts that you can put in the books. I think they're just called inserts. I don't know. I'm blanking, you guys. I know one really big one is Novel Grounds here on. I think they have a YouTube. They're on Instagram. They're on Etsy. They have a ton of bookish stuff, but I think to start out with, like, set your bookish lover up for success. Get them, if they're a Kindle reader, get them some accessories for that. If they're a book reader, get them some accessories for that. Get them some bookmarks. Get them a reading pillow. If they are planner, you can't go wrong with these. I mean, I cannot wait to dive into this and set this one up. So I have to set it up a little bit more because it's undated, but I'm so excited. I really am. For me, tracking my reading journey, seeing what my favorites are, having it all in one place, which is nice. I mean, you've got Goodreads, you've got Fable, you've got all these other things, but for me, pen and paper is my favorite. There we go, you guys. I think I've talked about everything that I want to talk about on my holiday gift guide for the bookish lover in your life. Again, everything is linked down below. But if you have any questions on anything I've talked about or just want to chit chat, please leave me a comment down below. I am so sorry that I took that long, unplanned hiatus, but I am so happy to be back. I will be hitting you guys up with a video very, very soon. I hope that you guys are having a fabulous start to your December. Let me know what your plans for December are, holiday related or not, any reading plans you've got going on, and I will definitely be sure to respond. I hope you guys are having a great December so far. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.